Hello, hello. This is ominous music to start with. Let's skip this. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Who is in chat? I see Hello I see Ben. Hello Ben. Flop at the block. Responds with colon D. And Tin Sheet is getting their request ready. How many requests have I gotten thus far? I've gotten 3. Okay. Am I seeing monsters from Ben? I really should pick her wheel. I really should have started with the picker wheel. So, well, I'm waiting on more people to submit the requests. Let's add that. Flop at the block once again requesting Sarah and Torel, this time at a convenience store. And is requesting the Moon Lord from Terraria. I've run out of My Singing Monsters OCs for you to draw, so we're moving to official My Singing Monsters. Oh boy. By the way, where is that folder? Probably next Wednesday. I'm gonna do, like, last week I did 5 artworks that last month I did 5 artworks and none of them have been posted yet. So next week I'm gonna be finishing those. I'm probably gonna be doing 2 stream weeks during the weekdays, as 2 stream days during the weekday. So it's gonna be my official my usual Wednesday stream, and I might do a stream on Monday, I might do a stream on Friday, I'm not sure. Still only 3 responses. I'll give it like maybe 10 minutes. It's currently 2:03. I'll give it until 2:10. For now, let me take a sip of my drink and ask, how has everyone's day been? My day has been a little bit hectic. Well, most of my stream days have been hectic. I received a number of packages today that I bought, things that I bought online. I finally replaced the bootleg Xbox controller that I'm using, the one with really bad dead zones. So I currently have an 8-bit Do Ultimate 2C. It has these weird secondary shoulder buttons that I apparently can bind to existing face buttons. They don't count as their own buttons for some reason. I'm using my crappy 3D models for reference in your for your request. Gotcha. Your day's been okay? At the end of the semester grind, Benjamin the Wolf says, I'm in the end of the semester grind, but I got all my academic goals for this week completed. Well done, my friend. I'm proud of you. I will go somewhere and the trip start at... I'm going somewhere and the trip starts at 9 in the morning, so I need to get ready early. Flappa, are you sure you want to be... Like, if you have a trip at 9 in the morning, are you sure you want to be here right now? Isn't it like 2 in the morning for you. You're gonna be getting less than an hour, less than 8 hours of sleep. But the Redler Red7 stream, look, the VOD is still going to be there. You could probably watch the VOD during the trip. Just make sure you're just make sure you have headphones on or something, because typically conversations here get a little weird. Do not worry, Floppa. You're on the board. When I spin the wheel, you're not going to be... I'm not gonna remove you from the wheel just because you leave early. Hello, Incendiary. Welcome to the stream. This is a request stream once again, so feel free to click the link in the pinned chat message, or click the link in the description for the Google form. Might as well. Give me a moment. I'm a little bit disappointed in myself because, well, time management has always been an issue for me, but I was not able to post... I was not able to schedule the stream and post the form until like 12-ish, 11, until 12 or 11-ish hours before the stream started. Then it's another one of those cases where I do the thing last minute. It's an unfortunate habit of mine. I'm super happy. In case you guys weren't here last Wednesday, there is an artwork that I finished working on. It was a commission for Blue is Qto. Reimu meeting the Hakure god. In this scenario, the scenario the commissioner created is that Sanai revived the Hakure god using a miracle, and the Hakure god took on a body similar to Reimu because Sanai was the one who revived her. And here Reimu, and here the god is displeased at Reimu, and Reimu is not having a good day. That took about, I want to say 12 hours of work total, a little bit more. It's sick. I'm glad you think so. Another thing that I worked on was this artwork of Reimu if she was in Sonic Racing's Crossworlds. I believe this was 2 Wednesdays ago. No, not 2 Wednesdays ago. This was an impromptu Tuesday stream, I believe. I decided to stream on Tuesday because I was... What was happening on Tuesday? Oh, right. I was able to get the things that I needed done quickly during that Tuesday, so I decided to just stream. Like, it's because I just kept getting distracted while working on this offline, so I just decided to work on it on stream. Let's take a look. Still only 3 responses. Other things of note. Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. Just trying to find a couple of reference images. Well, Flappa, Ben, you are in luck because it is now 2:10 and I haven't gotten any new ones. So Incendiary and Tin Sheets are going to be the next ones. You're in You just barely made it. It's 210. I was going to skip you, so I guess it's going to be incendiary. Watching a train arrive. Alright. I got tagged by someone. What was that? Just got to check. Oh no, I just got delivered a thing. It arrived late. Oh no. It's a good idea to roll now so that I don't accidentally win the first round. Oh great, picker wheel. Bless me tonight. Alright, let's spin the wheel. Okay, Moon Lord Terraria. Let's add that to the to-do list. Colon D from big ol' smiley. Oh, Phantom Wiki. Oh my goodness. It's a big muscular tree. What's the difference with the Chinese version? Oh, they turned the bones into something glowing so that it's not actually bones. Very clean. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, let's see the full-size image. Okay, for our Terraria sprite, this is huge. This must take up most of the screen when you're fighting it. Been a while since you played Terraria. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I just really needed to do this. Okay. That's enough of that. Okay. Okay. Use the pencil tool. There we go. Actually, what if I just 2048 actual square, since this seems to it's not quite a perfect square though. That's the issue. Like the left and the right fill up the square perfectly, but the top and the bottom do not. It's like 1 2 3 4 5 by 6. That is such an awkward. Yeah, this is fine. You know what? I keep flopping back, flip-flopping back and forth on whether or not I want. Okay. But why is he the Moon Lord? I don't see anything moon related about him. Because he's summoned by waging war against a lunar invasion. Fascinating. I need to see more of the Moon Lord. Need to see more of the Moon Lord. Do they have attacks? YouTube.com Terraria Moon Lord. How many commissions do I have on the back burner? Like that I have to finish? Okay, let's take a look at this. This is not safe for work. That's 1. Another not safe for work. That's 2. Another not safe for work. That's 3. I have 3 not safe for work artworks, and then yours. So 4. How do you fight this? Okay, he's literally just flying like that. Fascinating. Okay, gotcha. Head with 2 hands. Gotcha. I could probably do this with I probably can do this with my standard aspect ratio. Just need to shot from below. The problem is I don't want him facing this way. I want him facing this way. So let me think about this. Yeah, it's probably scarier if the Moon Lord is actually looking towards you. So directly at the viewer. The torso is aimed this way. And the hand, the big hand is like this. I need to stand in front of a mirror real quick. Okay, I think I understand. I'm gonna assume that the eyeball is not just like a slit on the palm, but is actually extends out. Extends out. There's an actual sphere inside of his hand. So it's like this. Yeah, I guess I was right. It does have to be a little bit horizontal. Or make it... Or if not horizontal, then make it square. Edit, canvas size, 2048. Alright. This is probably the second time I've been asked to draw an extremely... No, this is the third time. This is the third time I've been asked to draw an extremely muscular man. Just that this muscular man happens to also be like some sort of eldritch being. And isn't just a man with muscles. Then again, Pyramid Head is kind of like an eldritch being, but he's also just a man with muscles. Like, the thing that makes him eldritch is what he represents in the narrative. Okay, so the pectorals, the pectoralis muscles, going to be quite large. Okay, just one just those pectoralis muscles, and then it becomes ribs. Actually, those ribs don't even attach to the spine. Fascinating. Okay. Like this character does not have a clavicle, does not have a solar plexus. The hand covers a lot of the muscles, yeah. At the same time, I'm quite happy that the hand covers most of the muscles. I'm only so-so at drawing muscles. That is a very weird pelvis. Not quite a pelvis, it's more like armor. Okay. Well, but let's do this again, but a little bit cleaner. myself to actually draw the details instead of just is kind of horrifying. Now that I'm looking more closely at it. Like generally speaking, when I look at like an eldritch monster, like the general shape of it isn't very horrifying. It's only when you start looking at the details that it starts that it starts sinking in how utterly disgusting and how utterly disgusting these creatures are most of the time. And it's a good thing that they're this disgusting. I get the sense that there are a lot of details here that wouldn't be... there are a lot of details here that if this was a 3D model would have been smoothed over. Like there's a certain amount of disgust. There's a certain amount of disgust factor that that 3D is capable of. You can push 3D to before before it starts stops becoming disgusting and horrifying and starts just becoming funny. In 2D, it's you have to go a lot further. I don't need to do this perfect, I'm realizing. So that's the head. There's a brain in there. This thing doesn't have fingernails. Fascinating. Like this thing is big enough and close enough to the screen that I would have given it fingernails if it had them, but it doesn't. Okay, now for the eyeball. Big ol' eyeball here. Okay, there we go. Next up, the torso. Elbow goes to the bottom of the ribs. Right. Forgot about that part. I think the hand should be a little bit smaller. No, the hands are actually quite large. Even with the you're watching the old Techno Blade VODs as you watch as I listen to you draw. Do enjoy. I don't really watch Minecraft content. But from what I understand, Technoblade is quite the beloved character. Technoblade never dies. I miss him. Like Technoblade, the concept never dies, right? That's what that means, right? Because you can't kill an idea. You know, for a tall, muscular man, this creature for a creature that looks like a tall, muscular man. This creature has a lot of yonic imagery. Yonic being the feminine equivalent of phallic imagery. Like, it hurts me more when I don't fully get into a game's fan content and I hear about someone influential leaving or passing away. I used to love Minecraft YouTube, but I never watched techno. Not sure how to do the ribs here, to be honest. Like the angle is difficult since I made the pecs so large. Maybe the pecs only go down to the armpit. There we go. And the rest can be the other parts can be the bone. Oh boy. I think that's about it. Alright. Move that to a new folder. These are the sketches. Let's do the lines now. I'm Let me take another drink. I think it would have been easier if the eye was like straight down here. Just got ad tagged by Shu though. Let me just real quick. Just got ad tagged by someone. Personal friends. Okay. Okay. Right. Just talking to a friend. Here we are. Eyeball. This is gonna just be a colored sketch, so I don't need a... Okay. Not done. Some will do. Okay. Okay. Now for the fingers. You know, part of me is glad this creature doesn't have fingernails, because I reckon if it did have fingernails, it would look horrifying. It would be the horrifying kind of fingernails, the kind that sick people have. You know, the fingernails that look like they're about to rot, that look like they're about to rot off the fingers. That's probably the kind of fingernails this creature would have if it had them. Actually, no, this creature is actually quite lively. Like it's a lot of muscle. So probably wouldn't be like that. Oh, you know what? It would be the fingernails of someone who works a lot with their hands and accidentally, like a blacksmith's fingers, like the kind of fingernails of someone who works with tools and accidentally hits his hand with those tools a lot. I see it a lot in people who work in construction. Definitely giving the like, despite me saying that this guy is quite lively, I still gave him old man fingers. Like a little bit wrinkly. Like the palms are a little bit wrinkly, the finger pads are a little bit wrinkly. It's not accurate to the original, but it feels the vibes seem right. Doing what I can to make this creature seem old, because my art style does not play nice with old people for some reason. Okay, I need the snout to be a little bit longer. Enough space for another pair of nostrils. Okay, good. I think that's enough. The lullaby that's playing while I'm drawing this feels very out of place. Not gonna lie. Okay, with the way that I drew this, I need to draw the back of the head and the brain inside a little bit differently to how I drew it in the sketch. Because of... There we go. Ooh, absolutely disgusting. Let's go. Okay, adjust that. Okay, how much of the shoulder will be visible? A fair amount based on how I drew this. Excuse me. Now for the spine, the non-anatomically accurate spine. Well, I say it's not anatomically accurate, but it's like not anatomically accurate for a human spine. This is like some sort of eldritch being. Like, this could just be... This is probably just what it looks like. Excellent. Okay, so there's an unfortunate. I have an unfortunate issue. I drank a lot of caffeine in the lead up to the stream. It's tricking us all into being anatomically inaccurate. Very clean. I had a lot of caffeine before the stream started, and caffeine is a diuretic. If you don't know what that scientific word means it makes the person who takes the caffeine need to use the restroom a lot. So after I finish this, I'm gonna have to take a break to use the restroom. Okay, we're done with the first one. Let's save this. Need to take a break. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let us check my requests. I have I have 5 right now. Surprising. Surprising that more haven't arrived. Very strange. Oh well. Like, if you are on stream and like if you are on stream and haven't submitted a request yet, feel free to do so. The wheel accepts everyone. Like 25%. Like, the people on the wheel right now have a 25% chance of being chosen. May the wheel bless you, indeed. I should have refilled my bottle of water when I went to take a break. Oh well. The wheel gives everyone equal opportunities to not get picked. Or get picked. You never know. Let's spin the wheel now. Congratulations, Ben. It's yours. What do these characters look? What do these monsters look like? Let's add that to the list. Do list. Are these rapper names? It's a game called My Singing Monsters. Fascinating. Okay. One thing I hate about Google Drive is that it won't just let me copy paste from the drive link. It forces me to actually download the things. Okay. Art. Stream projects. No, not drawing every Toho. Art requests. New folder 2026-04. Alright, let's take a look at these reference images so that stream can see them. Okay, that's one, that's another, and that's another. They're monster names, but these monsters are based off names of after CG5 and BB knows. I don't know these artists, unfortunately. I'm very uncultured when it comes to music. So I was onto something? You were indeed. Ben, just gotta say, your requests are always the most interesting ones out of the ones that I get. It makes me have to flex certain muscles, certain art muscles that I don't normally get to flex. Baby no money. Oh goodness. So this is charcoal and this is blizzard, right? Or are these different ones? What am I doing? I should just copy and paste these. Did I close that Explorer window? I think I did. Okay. Art requests. Let's move all of these here. $2025 now 60418. MSM Marsh Aloe Roasts. Canonically, the islands like Cold Island are the size of countries. Okay, so I don't need to bother with this. If they're the size of countries, I don't need to bother. It's just gonna be white. It's gonna be snow. Is this size difference accurate to their actual sizes? Both of these characters are the same size. Gotcha. Let me think about this. You're easy. You're kind of just a pear shape with arms and legs. You... Okay, this is... Eggplant, question mark? Eggplant, bean, noodle arms, stubby legs. Okay. I think I remember you... I think I remember this monster. Like specifically because of the color of the polka dots on the fur. Like maybe not... It's not this specific monster, but... Like the vibes are the same. Blizzard's tale on design for the singing monster I commissioned. little bit further away. Move this. Oh, okay. By the way, the things on Charcoal's head are horns, not ears. And yes, there's 5 of them because Charcoal is based on CG5. Huh. Blizzard can breathe fire. Crap. What do you mean, crap? I haven't played My Singing Monsters in 4 years. It's entirely different from what I grew up with. Might need to move them. That's not the lasso tool. Let's move this guy. Got attacked again. Need to copy paste a thing. Hello, basically contraption. Welcome to the stream. Bag of marshmallows. I don't know what a bag of marshmallows looks like, so I'm just gonna make a plastic bag filled a clear plastic bag filled with marshmallows. What is that hand? Okay. How do I make this character hold? Okay, this character is going to be holding marshmallows. It's going to be putting the marshmallows on the stick. Charcoal has very goofy anatomy. That he does. Actually, does charcoal even have thumbs? I assume they have thumbs. It doesn't look like they do though. Okay, no thumbs. Gotcha. You can draw with thumbs? Okay. Or not. Up to you. Okay. Believe it or not, there are in fact things in anime with these types of proportions, though typically they're like mechanical things. They're not creatures. I can move this. I can move this one down. Are you going to chat on stream? Question mark. A friend of mine's apparently. A friend of mine sent the request for art to draw. They don't want to talk on stream. Alas. Oh well. Can't blame them. I assume the glass, those aren't glasses, right? They're just what the fur looks like. It's gonna be interesting to draw. No glasses, just the fur pattern. Gotcha. Okay, 10 pixel brush. Cleaner lines this time. It's not gonna be as detailed as what I did with this creature. It helps that it's cartoony. That's because it's also because there are more guys. Correct. The ground is also a guy. Correct. Although the ground is not. The ground is basically just going to be white, to be honest. One of the marshmallows is gonna get charred. Probably this closer one. But yeah, the friend that I mentioned earlier, who made a request for the stream, requested an Arknight character. This is gonna be interesting. Drawing gacha game characters tend to be really elaborate. Assuming the wheel picks them, of course. Are the Colossals not more deserving of guy status? They're deserving of guy status, but it's more the fact that I'm probably not going to be actually drawing them. Like, you gotta remember, the Colossal is the size of a country. With that in mind, they're not going to be visible. They're technically going to be visible, but only as like a line, only as like a white line in the horizon. So the friend that I mentioned also mentioned that apparently they were surprised. Like I haven't talked to this person like on voice chat or whatever for a long time, and they were like, "It's hard to believe that your voice hasn't changed over the years." And it's like, yeah, I suppose people's voices do change over the years. That does happen. I don't know if this is correct, but I'm not going to fix it. Okay. These look like scales, but they also look like feathers. What's the weirdest is when you stop meeting someone for a long time and then you meet them again and they sound completely different. Yeah, that is weirder. Like, I would say that's weirder. They are scales. This is some thick scales. It's just gonna look like feathers though. Probably do it like this. Make them actual shoulder pads. Don't forget the beard. Oh, right, the beard. Thank you for reminding me. Goatee. I'm surprised this character is just a lizard. It's mostly lizard anatomy. Most of the... Well, other than the fur, of course, but like, it's mostly lizard anatomy. Most of the creatures you've made me draw for My Singing Monsters have much more elaborate designs. Not that I mind, of course. And of course, there is the big... What is this called? The big mascot suit pants? The legs that look like the pants of a mascot suit? This is fascinating. Hello, Zalt. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you in chat. Lizard does have hooves, which is interesting. That's true. Those are... And they're singular hooves. Usually hooves are like multiple... Usually hooves are like multiple digits. And of course, the furry tail. That's exceptionally important. One time I tried to draw Blizzard flipping off the haters, only to realize, oh yeah, Blizzard only has 3 fingers. Yeah, drawing a cartoon character with less than 5 fingers makes it surprisingly difficult to do to give characters middle fingers. Make characters do middle fingers. In fact, like, it's still doable with like the cartoon 4 fingers. But with 3 finger, but it looks weird. With 3 fingers, it looks even. With 3 fingers, it just doesn't work. You know what? I'll add the pattern when I do the colors. Assuming I'm gonna have to do that on Wednesday though. Actually, no, it has to be... Okay, it depends on... Like, I'm definitely going to be streaming it on Wednesday. But the question is, am I going to be streaming again on Monday or Friday? Or Tuesday? Like, you never know. Okay, undo that. Undo all of that. Drew all of that with a misunderstanding of what the fingers look like. The hair is wavy. Giving the My Singing Monsters characters luscious anime hair. Not quite the Leon S. Kennedy haircut. It's too curly for the Leon haircut. Okay, the bag of marshmallows is gonna have to stay on the ground then. I was going to make it stand up, but... There we go. Now for the horns. Okay, make the necessary erasures. This isn't quite the same as what you requested, Ben, but are the vibes enough? Are the vibes good enough for the request? Close enough. The vibes are definitely enough. Okay, excellent. Let's save this. Let's take a look at a list. Okay, we are at 7 requests. What is the 6th? That is from basically Contraption. High choice. Basically Contraption request Eka Ebisu stacking rocks on top of each other. Marissa about to kick Eka Ebisu to the rock stack. Okay. Next on the list, there's Zalt's request. Paramix from Arc Knights. Praying. Excellent. 20% chance for all of these. Let's spin that wheel. 7 requests total, correct. Let's spin. Zalt. Very clean, Zalt. You managed. I don't know how this keeps happening, but the person who just got added to the list often ends up being the one who gets picked. I don't know how that keeps happening. Hello, Super Sans the Skeleton at 1258. Sup? Except for me? Yeah, oftentimes when you arrive late with your request... Wait, no. Tinsheet, you usually arrive early with your request. You're usually one of the first people who get chosen. Like this is one of the first streams where you arrived late and your request wasn't picked. Where you arrived late enough for your request to get picked or not. Okay, let's hide this choice. I don't know who Pramanix is. Pramanix. Arc Knights. Okay, it's this character. Okay, I'm gonna have to move this. This is a gacha game, so... Okay. Right, this is Arc Knights. It doesn't... Arc Knights doesn't do the sexy damage... The sexy damage sprites. Okay, good. So just this character. Oh my goodness, that's a detailed character. Bro is William Afton. I changed my strat. Do everything at the last second because Fate likes that apparently. Very clean. Okay. Let's save this. 2026 0428. Zalt Hermanix. Arc Knights. I should go to bed now. Good night, Ben. Thank you for being here. Let's copy this image. Okay, let's do this in layers. Start with the actual shape of the body. Thankfully, I don't need to draw the entire character. I just need to draw them with hands clasped in prayer. Genuinely surprised that I don't get more requests for gacha game characters. Like, I've gotten them before, but... Like, technically... Like, My Singing Monsters is technically not a gacha game. It's just a mobile game. Like, it doesn't have the specific mechanics that make it gacha. But it is a mobile game, so I suppose that's a substitute of some sort. Also, I see you. The eyebrows, the soft vibes. I see you, Zalt. I understand. If this isn't this is either an Onei-san or a mother type character. The big sweater. Although the thing that really cinches it for me is the big sweater. I hate gacha games with a passion. I'm not a big fan of gacha games either. I enjoy the character designs, but usually prefer simple character designs over what most gacha games peddle. Ideally, the character design is simple enough that I'm able to draw it without having to reference the official art multiple times. Looking at this again, I probably should make all of this bigger. Bigger and a little bit wider. Character designs that have a cool theme and feel like something an actual person would wear. Those are the better ones. I do think an actual person would wear this. Well, I suppose they wouldn't wear the... the slits. Actually, no. An actual person would wear the slits. Just not the church. What type of cat? Hyena? Question mark? No, it's a snow leopard, it seems. Do you have other artwork of this character? Ideally, artwork of this character with the sleeves. Just gonna play Tokyo Vania on my screen while I watch. Enjoy, friend. Okay, do you have a gallery anywhere? Gallery. Okay, that's the main art. Do you have... cape during pilgrimage? Okay, it is just a big sweater. Excellent. She does just have a big sweater. So big sweater. What else? Belt. The Arknight's cloak thing. Okay, the belts. The Arknight's cloak thing goes over the shoulders. Excellent. Okay, what's next? Okay, that's not going to be visible. Some parts of the hair. Some parts of the hair are going to be visible. Do I have to make the hair bigger? I might have to make the hair bigger. Don't like making the hair big. Makes it difficult to assess the actual size of the head. Oh well. Okay. Lessen the opacity there. Let's go 10 pixel size brush. One big problem I did here, the hand is bigger than the face. So I should probably make it smaller. One, two, three, four. Okay, big sweater. Sweater sleeves. It'll... Okay, hair. Just wavy hair. It's like about is the same type of hair that Mami Tomoe has. Like the bangs at least. Same type of hair. Excuse me. Referencing 15-year-old anime for a modern gacha game. Have to go now. Might be able to catch the stream later if I'm lucky. If I'm still streaming by the time you come back. Yes. See you, Incendiary. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, next. That's the end of the okay, braids. Make some erasures. Make it follow. Strategic erasures to make it follow the sketch layer more closely. Okay, these are the belts. I'm not gonna put that much detail into them, but the belts are there. Finally, the hair. Last details to add. I need the necklace to be visible. Like this. What else? Right. Need this. Need this. Leaving now. Good night, Flop at the Block. Thank you for showing up. Okay, time for some erasing. Okay. Okay, this shoulder is too far to this side. The shoulder. Here we are. We are here and we are queer. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, Kitten Noodles. I'm drawing this character from Arc Knights. I have to redo. I think I have to redo the belt. Redo the waist. Character has multiple belts. And one of the belts even has a bag attached to it. I always appreciate it when character designs have some form of personal storage. Some form of personal storage as part of the design. I imagine cosplayers also appreciate it. What else is there? It's mostly just that. Okay. Add some buckles. Add some belt buckles here and there. Right, Zalt. This is all I'm going to do for today. I'll finish coloring it at a later date. Hope this is enough. Let me take a drink. Okay. Let's see how many requests I have received. I have one more request. Is this from Kitten Noodles? Come on, Google Forms. Load the response. Nope. It's Super Sans the Skeleton. Alright then. Let's add Super Sans the Skeleton's request. Ink Sans. I don't know who Ink Sans is. It's some sort of Undertale AU. Well, Super Sans the Skeleton was in this chat for a bit. Sans AU. I am aware of like Undertale AUs existing, but no, I don't know. I don't know Sans AU. I never finished Undertale. So, everything I know about Undertale came from cultural osmosis. Let me save this. Cute, horrifying. Right. Okay, 1 in 5 chance. Actually, before I move on, I should go to the restroom. Drank a lot of caffeine, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. While I was in the restroom, were there any more? Nope. Okay. 1 in 5 chance for any of you to be chosen. So Floppa, Tin Sheet, Incendiary, basically Contraption, and Super Sans the Skeleton. Spin! Let us go gambling. Basically, Contraption wins. Let's update my to-do list. Okay. Okay, so right, does it get on the wheel if I submit 5 minutes from now? Okay, I'm trying to gauge how many spoons I'll have by the end of this, because I might decide to end this here now, Even though it's only been okay, it's been 2.5 hours. I usually end like 3 hour. Usually my streams are like 3 hours long. But they usually okay. I'm gonna keep it open, but if I don't have the spoons to continue after I'm done with this, then yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'll keep it open. Toho. Oh, stillborn idol of the riverbed. Okay, edit, canvas size. So she's going to be looking this way, really focused on trying to stack. Really focused on trying to stack her rocks. How am I gonna make her hold this rock? You're supposed to be putting these stacking these rocks. Stacking these rocks on the edge of the Tanzu River. So the knee is gonna bend this way. Okay, there she is. Edit canvas size. Okay, while it's still this size, let's draw in Marissa. How do I draw Marissa about to do a kick? So Marissa's about to do a kick. How do I do this? Okay. So the kick is usually like this. Okay. So that means Mer. How do I do the kick? Years of doing football and looking at people who do football. Years of playing football and watching people who play football, and I still don't know how to draw a kick. Oh my goodness. Is this correct? Does this look like a character who's about to do a kick? It's a shrug. Yes, it's a kick. Okay, it looks like a character doing a kick. Sure. Does it look good? Like, don't let perfect be the enemy of done, but also don't let done be the ally of bad. This is both characteristically mean of Marissa, but also I don't think Marissa would do that to Ebisu of all characters. Like she would probably do this to Cherno, but the Ebisu, Ebisu's already dead. She's technically already in hell. Like Ebisu's dead. She's already in hell, or at least a hell of some sort. She doesn't need to make her punishment worse. I think the issue is the size of the torso. No, that's absolutely correct. There we go. That's what I was missing. It doesn't have the twist. The torso didn't have the twist. Also, This is about right for the size of her, right? Okay. Now for the clothes. Ebisu's clothes can be blue. The clothes and the hair. So there's the big ears. Ebisu, the hair. Barefoot? Yep, barefoot. Now for Marissa. Oh, Marissa. Marissa would never, but she would. Yeah, she would. That's the big issue here. Okay, now that I've drawn the skirt, I'm realizing that you're not actually gonna see her kick, do the kick, so... move everything to a folder. Actually, no. Edit, canvas size. 2048. Okay. All right, Pringle for the brim of the hat is a Pringle. Okay. Move all of this a little bit closer to the center. Just the sizing. Just the sizing, so it's just barely noticeable that Marissa... Just barely noticeable that Marissa's the one about to ruin Ebisu's day. You know what? I could keep it like this. It's fine. Lower the opacity. 10 pixel brush. Okay. Let me take a drink of water. Okay, if I want her to look younger, bring this up. There we go. How do I do the hair? Like, her hair's lumpy. And not lumpy in the same way that... Her hair is lumpy, but not lumpy in the same way that On's hair is lumpy. I need to check something. Take save. Let's look for Eika Ebisu. How is she drawn? She's kind of just drawn with generic anime hair. Okay. That's disappointing. Oh well. Okay. Very thick but wavy hair. Very thick, lumpy hair. And frills. Frills. Birds are chirping really loudly outside. Wonder what's causing that. Are the neighborhood cats hunting again? I wonder. Need to take another drink of water. Okay. Does Ebisu have weird things on her hair? Doesn't seem like it. She does have have some wiggly bits coming out of her wiggly bits coming out of her sleeves. Okay, time for Marissa. Does Marissa in this game only beast and weakest creature characters? Does Marissa in this game have no, she doesn't have it yet. She doesn't have the cat. The ribbons in her hat don't look like cat ears yet. Gotta go to lunch. See you, Kid and Noodles. Thanks for hanging out and chatting at least a little bit. So already submitted into the forms. Unfortunately, gauging my spoons right now, I don't think I have the energy to keep going. So I probably won't be able to draw yours. I'm sorry, my friend. How short is Marissa's skirt in this one? Surprisingly not that short. Not that long, rather. Mm. Oh, goodness. That is a terrible cough. Oh, fascinating. Marissa in this game is wearing boots with a raised heel. Like raised enough to be prominent. Fascinating. But yeah, the raised heel on Marissa's boots is definitely going to be a feature that I'm going to mention when I eventually get to drawing every Wily Beast and Weakest Creature character. Mm-mm. Yeah, Shark Tooth. It's the original one too. Well, third version of the original one, at least. It's the version that I made back in 2019. Okay, hide, not hide. Unselect that. Okay. Continue drawing Marissa. There's the gap here. There's the gap. Fill the gap. Oh, I just realized I didn't fully complete drawing Marissa. I still need to draw her hair. Thankfully, Marissa in this game has fairly short hair. Okay. Okay. Need to do the colors for this one. 2026-0418. What is the name of this request? You know what? I'll just pick the one from my... Okay. Where is maybe. Pick. There's Marissa. For Ebisu, I guess. Eika, Ebisu, I guess it's some sort of maroon. Save that. Excellent. We're good. I think we can consider this done. That's 4. This one, this Arknight's character, these two Mari Singing Monsters characters, and this Eldritch being from Terraria. Oh my goodness. Moon Lord from Terraria. But yeah, I think this was let's save this as save as 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 6 9 Moon Lord Terraria. Okay, Moon Lord's done. Marshmallow roast of these two My Singing Monsters characters is done. Pramanix from Arknights is done, and finally Marissa and Eika. Excellent. When will the next stream be? Okay, guaranteed the next stream is going to be on the 22nd, but I might also stream on the 20th, on other days within the week. So 20th, 21st, 23rd, 24th. And on the 25th, I'm gonna be continuing my Devil May Cry 3 playthrough. We're going to be finishing off the game and possibly seeing what Very Hard has in store. Assuming I don't unlock Dante Must Die. If I unlock Dante Must Die after finishing hard mode, then I'm gonna try that instead. Anyway, before I end this, let me remind everyone. I have a coffee.com/Redler Red7. That's I draw artwork for strangers on the internet, and strangers on the internet pay for my bills. Third time's the charm in me, I guess. Yeah. So strangers on the internet pay for my bills. If you would like to be one of those strangers, send me a tip at coffee.com/Redler7, ko-fi.com/redlerred7, coffee.com/Redler7. Even just $1 helps a lot. Anyway, that is the end of this. Thank you very much for watching. Tin Sheet says, I wonder where half of that $400 came from. Yeah, I do wonder. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I will see you next Wednesday and possibly on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday as well. Okay, where is that end stream button?